Hello, it's been a while. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to here, hello, I'm Anastasia. When I think about my time on YouTube, it's clear that there has always been one through line, and that has been creativity. What that creativity has looked like has changed. And I wanted to share my story with you, not just where I've been, but also how I've also learned to embrace change. So when I started this channel 13 years ago, back in 2011, all I wanted to do was share. I just graduated from college and I was about to embark on this lifelong adventure to teach English in South Korea. I didn't have any big plans. I just wanted to document my journey and connect with people and figure out who I was along the way. I just had my trusty Sony Cybershot, hit record, and away it went. I was editing on iMovie. The process was really addicting because something about syncing visuals to music was like dancing. But what I did get right was the consistency. And I also made videos that seemed to resonate with people, like how to teach English in Korea and, apartment tours. Apartment tours always get so many views. I didn't know it back then, but I did stumble upon it. And then at a certain point, people would come up to me as I was out and about and they'd be like, hey, I saw your video before coming here to Korea. So these comments and connections really became their own reward, significant even though parasocial. But then I left South Korea.
It's probably a better idea.
Just hold up, we're going home. Just hold up, we're going home.
I didn't realize how much this would affect my channel at the time. I'd built an audience who was interested in life in Seoul, South Korea, and I wasn't there anymore. So I was like, well, what is this channel about now? In that year, I moved from Seoul to London, and then London to do a teaching job in Shanghai. And I just didn't end up loving Shanghai as much as I loved Seoul. And I wasn't in as great of a mental state, and I really didn't feel like I wanted to share as much as I did anymore. It felt very vulnerable to be public facing. Meanwhile, YouTube itself was evolving. Everything seemed like it was going much more polished and professional. I felt like I was failing at something that had once been purely playful and joyful, and I couldn't keep up. 5 years later, I was now living in New York. I didn't just want to share anymore. I wanted to make videos, real videos. In 2016, BuzzFeed videos were everywhere, and it really showed me all the different kinds of concepts and possibilities that you could do in a video. I wanted to tell stories, experiment with different concepts and gear and techniques. So I just watched this video by Peter McKinnon about how to film stable shots, which is something I'm really trying to get better. I've been looking back on all my old videos and like, what was I doing? Was there an earthquake going on? I spent countless of hours practicing different things, but with that growth also came a lot of frustration. I ended up filming a lot of videos that I never ever even edited or uploaded. Someone talks about how when you are starting a new skill, especially in an art craft, your taste ends up being higher than your skill set. And there's this period of time where it's just so painful to create because you just can never make what it is in your brain that you want to create. And that's what I went through. It was a really long and painful growth stage. Fast forward to 2019, I married my partner and I moved to Bermuda. Life here is a lot slower, quieter. So I decided to pivot my channel, and by that point I knew I had to pick a niche, so I chose cooking. It's a big, broad subject range. Why not, right? Turns out, I hate cooking and filming at the same time. It is so stressful. It drove me crazy. Then the best thing in my creative life happened. Basically, I was hired to create videos and manage social media for a group of companies in Bermuda. For the first time, I was no longer tethered to YouTube to fulfill my creative goals. I got to collaborate with others, tell stories about other people, and focus on so many other possibilities beyond me, myself, and what I had to share. And found out that I was really good at making videos for other people. Reflecting on my journey, I see that I am both a completely different person, but the same Anastasia. The focus is different, but my passion for creativity is still the same. I want this channel to be about the creative process. How do we get to a point where we feel comfortable saying, I'm a creative person, even if it isn't your job? I want to explore how anxiety and mental health impact creativity and how living slowly in Bermuda influences my work in both positive and challenging ways. So yeah, I hope this channel can be a safe space for anybody navigating their own creative journey. Let's explore what it means to create with purpose and joy. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. It's good talking to you. Bye.